Hello, Damon Mercier Solutions. I'm going to show you with a very simple command which is available for free and runs on both Mac, Windows and Linux. You can manipulate image files and convert them into different formats. Let's take a look on the computer. So you can see here I've got a folder with 42 megabytes worth of images, which is 8 image files. I've produced a PDF file. If I do properties on this, we can see the PDF file is less than 1 megabyte. It's 820 kilobytes. And if I open this, we can see I've actually appended this black bar and appended this metadata to the top of the image. And this is being read out from each of the files. So if I was to open this image and do properties, and here you can see on the details tab, we've got the metadata, we've read out the actual title and the author from the file. So we're displaying that as image data embedded in the actual page as part of the picture. Let me show you how I've done this. So first of all, what we need to do is go to ImageMagick.org, and then from here we're going to download the appropriate program for your operating system. And as you can see on here, there's Linux, Mac and Windows releases. So if you're on a Windows machine, you will most likely be downloading this binary here, the 64-bit version. And again, there's versions here for both Mac and Linux. We'll take a brief look at the Linux version a little bit later on. So once you've downloaded the installer, this will enable you to launch a command prompt and run the Magick command. So simply, in a folder with images, you can type in the top here, CMD, and this will launch a command prompt in which we can then type the Magick command. As you can see, this is now running, apart from it hasn't got full arguments. So the command to produce the PDF is simply this command here. Call this demo.pdf. And if we run this command, you can see within a matter of seconds we've now produced another file. And if I open this, you can see we've got exactly the same PDF file. And again, the file size is the same size. So let's take a look at the actual command prompt here and see what some of these options are doing. So first of all, we're running the Magick command. So we can see that every JPEG file goes through a filter, this Catrom, and then is resized to 25% of its size and the quality of 25%. So let's take out some of these and simplify the command right back to the bare minimum. So here what we could do is run JPEG star, and then the output is going to be min.pdf. Let's run this. So you can see now we've actually produced a PDF, and if I do a properties on this file, we can see this is actually 44 megabytes or 46 megabytes, because what it's done is embedded the full JPEGs into the file. Let me open this. So again, you can see we've got a lot more detail in the images because it is the original images, but again, there's no metadata. So let's build up the command. Okay, so we've got the Magick command here, and if we run this, what we're basically first of all saying is to pass this through a filter called Catrom, which is a bicubic resampling, which as files get smaller, they're made sharper. The next command here we're saying is to resize the image to 25% of its size, and then the JPEG compression to use 25% quality. So let's run this. So here we can see the actual file size now is only 640 kilobytes. Let's open it. So we can see we've basically got the images and nothing else. Let's go back. So the last stage, what we actually did then was to actually draw in the additional details. So with ImageMagick, you can actually specify to draw black squares or even any color square there. As you can see here, in this case, we're using the gravity of north, and we're doing a background black and the size. And here we're basically annotating it by using the IPTC field 2.80 and then annotating with the EXIF image description into this file out demo. Okay, so you can see this is really powerful. Obviously, if you want to read the metadata within the file, then we need to know what the fields are called to be able to use them. There's a useful command within ImageMagick to do this as well, called identify. Let me show you that command. So if I run this command, Magick identify, and importantly include the tag verbose, this runs through, opens up the image file, and in here we can see all of the metadata that's contained within the file. So if we just gradually scroll down through, we can actually see here we've got byline, which is this IPTC field, because we can see the data record description there, which is 280. And we've also got a caption description of 120. We can also see then we've got EXIF fields. So in here we've got an artist, and the other field we're using here is EXIF image description dog. Okay, let's just take a look on Linux. So you can see here we're on Ubuntu. I've downloaded the Magick utility, which is a portable version for Linux, and I'll give that permissions to execute. And so from here you can see I can simply run very similar commands. So if I was to run the Magick and say to run in the current directory, star.jpeg, we'll run through this resize filter and we'll put it out to out demo, and we can see here we have actually got the file sent. It's 1 megabyte, and if I open this, you can see again we've produced a PDF under Linux. If you've enjoyed using this, you may also want to take a look at EXIF tool. I've got a couple of videos here which I'll leave links to, and please do consider liking, sharing and leaving your feedback below on the video, as it helps everybody find the video and us learn what you want to see. Thank you very much.